family members, no.
Unless it's family members. Are you're sure about that? Because it seems like that's not the case. Do you see how it seems like that's not the case, Christian?
Those screenshots that you saw,
Uh-huh.
those were from years ago.
Oh, okay.
Even before.
Okay.
It was 2 years. 2 years ago, before I started probation.
So it was 2 years ago, but I thought you said you started probation 3 years ago. Am I misremembering that?
It'll be 3 years next year.
So it's okay. So it's been 2 years since you got on probation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're saying that all the proof that these women have, it's from before you got in trouble.
Yes, sir.
But you're saying it was true. It was just true a long time ago.
Yeah, and I have completely, made a 180.
Okay, but Christian, do you see how it's an issue? Because a minute ago, you said that incident that happened that you're on probation with, you said that's the only thing you've ever done. But now you're saying it is true that these screenshots are true. So now it seems like it's changing. It seems like you did do other things, even if it was a long time ago. You did do those other things.
Yeah, but you have to see where I'm coming from because I'm mentally disabled and my brain's not 100%.
So we've established that those screenshots, those videos, they're real. They're just from a long time ago. Do you feel like
Yeah.
do you feel like what you did was wrong, or no, because you have these mental issues? Do you feel like that excuses your behavior?
No. I know what I did was wrong, yes.
Okay. But can I ask, Christian, why don't you just make that clear? Because earlier you said that the screenshots were fake. You said they're not real. If you just said they're real, but they're from a long time ago, and you got on probation and you went to counseling and you fixed it, why don't you just say that? At least that's better than like saying they're not true.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. So I think everyone would really appreciate it if from now on you just were completely honest with everything. I think everything would go way better if you just were completely honest and open. I think it would go better for you and everyone else. Do you
Hold
kind of
on.
get where I'm coming from there?
What the fuck was that noise? Yeah, I get where
Yeah.
you're coming from, yeah.
So, Christian, can I ask, have you tried, like making amends with these people? Have you tried making amends with them? If you feel like what you did was wrong, have you ever tried making amends with them?
I mean, so say, like, the incident with Emma, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so I I tried adding her on Snapchat,
Now hold on,
saying,
Christian. Christian, before you finish, sorry, a lot of people don't understand what was the incident with Emma. Can you explain it before you go on? Because a lot of people don't know.
hold on, hold on.
Take your time.
Trying to read some of these comments.
Christian, I honestly think don't read the comments. They're too fast. They're saying too many things. Honestly, just ignore the comments.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So going back to, can you explain the Emma situation before we move on? Because a lot of people aren't filled in on everything.
So I was going southbound on the guy. So
Yeah, actually, you know what, Christian? I think I can explain it a little bit quicker. So
yeah.
there's a video of Emma. It's of Christian, and it's Christian driving his car next to Emma. And Emma claimed that Christian, in doing so, was stalking her. And Christian claims that it was a coincidence that they were next to each other. He wasn't doing that at all. So, was that accurate, Christian?
Yes.
Okay. So, moving on. So, have you tried to kind of clear it up with her? Have you made amends? Like, what's the deal? Let us know about that.
It's like that day that coincidence that day. I tried adding her on Snapchat, trying to make amends,
Mm-hmm.
you know, saying it was just a coincidence. It wasn't me stalking her. I was going southbound. Just a mere coincidence that I had passed her.
Mere coincidence.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And you tried to add her and it didn't work?
No. And yeah, she wouldn't add me because I was wanting to get in contact with her. Because
Yeah.
I was, at
Well,
first, she was in the passenger seat of the car that I passed.
yeah.
First,
Well,
they had passed me,
yeah.
and I'm like, I'm looking out the window. I'm like, hold
Yeah.
the fuck
Well,
up.
well, well, Christian, I'll say this, and this is only if you want to. I don't want to put you in any situation you don't want. If you want, I think we could get Emma on here to talk about it. Would you like to do that or no? You don't want to do that?
I mean, does she even follow you?
Yeah, we're mutuals. I can message her on Instagram and tell her you're on here
Or,
and see if she wants to come on here and talk about everything because you've come on here and told your side. So I think it would be helpful for her who, you know, saying these things about you. And it seems like she is right. It seems like she has the proof. It seems like if she's willing to come on here and talk about it with you, it seems like that would be helpful. So would you be open to me just messaging her right now and asking her if she wants to come on?
I mean, yeah, but I doubt she'd want to come on.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna message her because I think it would be helpful for her to be able to talk to you, um, and get everything straight. So I'm gonna message her right now,
Oh,
but only if you're cool with it.
it was here that she had passed me that first time.
It's a pure or wait, say that again.
Um, it was a sheer
Sheer
coincidence.
coincidence. Okay. Let me message her, man. Um, and listen. So, what's the cat's name again, Christian? It's a good cat, man.
Minimac.
Minnie Mac. All right. I'm messaging her right now.
You're a good boy. Yes, you are. But isn't he cute though? I love you. You're a good boy. Oh,
All right. I messaged Emma. So let's see if she wants to get on here. Um, so to update everyone, in case anyone doesn't know what's going on, this is Christian. About a month ago, maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago, sometime, 3 months ago. Were you saying 3 months ago?
no, I was just saying hi.
Oh, okay. So maybe 2 months ago, I made a couple videos, actually 3 videos about Christian, addressing. I showed uh, some allegations a few women have made about him being involved with minors. I made these videos about him, and now, and they were all taken down, so nothing really came of it. Now he has come on tonight to tell his story and try to explain everything. And so far, he has talked about how those things are true, but they were a long time ago. So he says they're a long time ago. Is that accurate, Christian?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got you. And we're trying to get Emma on right now, who is one of the Christian. I think they want you to put a shirt on, Christian.
Yeah. Let me play.
I think they don't want you to get banned, because sometimes you'll get banned if you have a shirt
Here.
on. I think that'll work.
I got my blanket on.
Yeah, that'll work, man. That'll work. Get comfortable.
Sleeping bag blanket. Yeah.
Yeah, sleepy blankie. Well, even if Emma doesn't come on, I appreciate you coming on here, but I do want to be completely transparent with you, Christian, and say that I understand you have this mental disability, and I feel for you on that. But it still seems like there's irrefutable proof that you have done some pretty bad things. So I can't say you've changed my mind on these things. It seems like you do need some more reason for me to disbelieve these things that seem very true. And so you say they're true, but they're a long time ago. So were they, how old were you in these things? Like, for example, I recall one young lady came out and said you had a Snapchat relationship with her, and I believe she was maybe 15. Does that sound about right? Maybe 15, maybe 14.
I honestly don't remember.
Okay. What? Okay. Well, maybe 15, maybe 14. Well, how old were you when this happened? Can I ask how old were you?
Physically or mentally?
I think you can say both.
I think I was. I honestly don't remember at all.
If you had to say how old, were you above the age of 18?
No, physically, I was 17. Mentally,
wait, you were 17?
Yeah.
How is it the case that you were 17 if you went to court and got convicted for it? How would you have been 17? You had to have been 18, right? I thought you were 19.
No, physically, I was. No, it's like. I told you she had lied about her age, telling me she was 18, though.
So, wait, so Christian, so you never found out she was underage until the things had went down? Is that the case?
Yes. Until afterwards, yes.
So how is it possible that you were convicted if that's the case? Wouldn't it be the case that, well, you wouldn't have been convicted, right?
Well, her. I'm assuming her dad saw the video, and he was the one that called the cops, but I don't know.
Okay. But it is your word that you did not know she was underage?
She had told me she was 18 at the time, yes.
So you had no reason to believe she was underage?
No.
Okay. What about the other girls? Did you not know they were underage as well? And remember, we're being honest now. Just be completely honest. Did you know that any of them were underage?
No.
No. So you just have like bad luck with, you just happen to keep getting underage women.
Yeah. Well, you have to see where I'm coming from. Nowadays, say someone
Okay.
on Snapchat, person
Okay.
ask, age, and then proof of age.
Okay. You ask for them proof of age now.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. That's great. When did you start doing that?
I mean, okay, give me a minute. I'm yawning.
You're good, man.
Fuck. Kind of been up since Pacific Standard Time, but then I fell back to sleep.
Well, that's all good. So when did you start making sure they're of age?
I mean, I've always kind of been doing that.
Well, you couldn't have always done it, or else you would have found out that the 16-year-old was not 18.
Yeah.
Right? So you weren't doing it back then. So when did you start doing it?
Probably at the beginning of this year.
Okay. So
back in January.
Okay. So it's very possible that before you started really verifying their ages, it's very possible that you did indeed, involve yourself with these minors. Isn't it very possible that that's the case?
Yeah, but you never know with girls nowadays, you know?
No, I think you do. Well, maybe sometimes, but you could just make sure you know how old they are, right? That seems like your responsibility, right? But it's good that you do verify their age now. So, can I ask, Christian, do you see how we would all think that they're telling the truth? Do you understand that?
Hold on. Can you repeat that question, please?
Yeah. Can you understand how it seems like they're telling the truth and you are lying?
Hold on. Can you repeat that question one more time?
Yeah.
I got someone calling me on Snapchat and it's kind of quite annoying.
You're good. So, can you understand how it seems like the women who have accused you of these things are telling the truth because they have proof, and it seems like you are not telling the truth? Can you see how that seems like that? Can you understand that?
Take a minute.
What did you say?
Give me a minute. I'm just trying to message this person on Snapchat for a minute.
Okay, go ahead, man.
That's trying to FaceTime me.
Okay, go ahead, man. You can put your phone on Do Not Disturb if you want. Everyone, just to update you, everyone, this is Christian Berger. I made a few videos about him a couple months ago. Okay, he's back. So, do you need me to repeat the question again, or are you good?
Yes, please.
Okay, so it seems like these women are telling the truth because they have proof, and you are not telling the truth because they have proof. Can you understand how that seems like that? Can you understand our point of view?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you have us do, Christian? Do you think I should believe you?
There's an echo.
There's an echo?
Yep, I heard it.
Yeah. Is it still there?
Yeah, it is.
So okay, that's okay. Do you need to leave and come back to fix it, or what?
Yeah, I'll X off and rejoin.
Okay, go ahead, man. You go ahead and do that. Just make sure you come back. Christian will be back momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Christian. Hi. Hi. Welcome back, Christian. Hi. Yes, you're back.
Can you see me?
No, I can't see you yet. You got to turn your camera on.
Oh.
And everybody asking about Emma, Emma hasn't replied yet. I messaged her on Instagram, but she hasn't replied yet. She might be busy or working or something. Do you?
She's in college probably or something.
Okay.
Or she's at work.
Yeah. Yeah. So going back to what I said, Christian. So do you think I should believe you? About all the allegations. Do you think I should believe you, or do you think I should believe these women?
I mean, you have to see where I'm coming from, though.
I see where you're coming from, but it still seems like they have too much proof. Because Christian, you say that the screenshots and the videos are true, but they're from a long time ago. But the problem is, Christian, some
more echoing.
Okay, it's echoing again. Do you have headphones you could put on? That should fix it.
No, not up in a bedroom. No.
Okay. Is it still echoing?
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. I think he'll be back. I hope you'll be back, Christian. Where's videos? The videos I made about him, they all got taken down within a few hours. None of the videos did anything because they all got taken down. That's the reason you all haven't seen the videos. They all got taken down really quickly. I think he's coming back, hopefully. He's coming back. But you have proof? Yeah, there's a lot of proof. So to recap, for anybody who wants to recap, Christian Berger is mullet daddy. He started the mullet daddy trend. He's a TikToker. He used to be a lot bigger. He used to have 700K or something. And quite a few women came out with proof, screenshots, videos that show Christian talking inappropriately with minors, sending them things, receiving things back. One of those cases went to court and he was convicted and he was on probation for it. However, with the other accusations, Christian maintains that they're not true. And so that's what we're trying to figure out is whether those are untrue or not. That's what we're trying to figure out right now, because he admits that he did the one, but he maintains that he didn't do the others. So that's what we're trying to figure out. Here we go. He's back, everyone. Hi, Christian.
Okay, give me fuck.
Christian, can I ask, are you a registered offender or no?
Nope.
Okay, and why was it that you didn't get put on the registry? Is that not like that kind of crime?
Never went to jail.
Okay. So, how is it the case that that's what you got convicted of, but you aren't on the registry? Like, how would you not get put on the registry for that?
Because I never went to jail.
Oh, is that the like rule? If you go to jail, you get put on the registry?
I'm assuming.
Okay, yeah. So you were never incarcerated. You only got probation for what you did.
Yep.
Okay. Are you off probation now, or are you still on probation?
Still on it till next year.
Next year. Okay. And you say that you feel like you had a problem, but you fixed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Christian, the issue is you say you had a problem, but you fixed it, but you maintain that the girl never told you she was 16. So you're saying you never knowingly did anything wrong, but you admit you have a problem. So those two things kind of contradict each other. So did you have a problem or did you not have a problem? Did she tell you or did she not tell you? Are the other things true or are they not true? Did you see how the waters are muddied here? You see how it seems a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
So can you try to
Yeah.
shed some light on that?
Hold on. I have a friend from Seattle who is kind of wanting to join, but I don't know how to invite her.
Yeah, if he requests, I'll let him on. What's his name?
Yeah.
Is it Nat? Is Nat the person?
No, she's the one from Seattle.
No, who? What's the person's name? Is it Vea?
What?
What is the person's name who you want me to let on? What is their name on here?
Um.
You,
My mouth is dry again.
no, it's okay. So you want me to let them on. So who do I let on? What's their name? Jacob? Oh,
Her
is it
name's
Jacob?
Natalie.
Is it Jacob or Natalie?
Natalie.
Natalie. Okay. I see Nat on here. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're letting Natalie on. This is who?
Hello.
Hi,
She's
hi, Natalie. Can you explain who you are?
From
Hi,
Seattle.
I'm a girl that hung out with Christian Berger.
Okay. So what do you want to come on here and talk? So you just hung out with him? Or are you friends?
I hung out with him with a couple of my friends, like I'd say like 5 months ago.
Okay. And what did you want to come on here and talk about?
I was just gonna say, I don't even know. I was just gonna say, like, when I hung out with him, he wasn't like weird at all.
Yeah.
He was super cool, and since he said that he wasn't like allowed to hang out with people at like, we were gonna go to a park and like make TikTok videos together.
Mm-hmm.
And he was not like allowed to like go to a go to the park with kids under the age of 18. So we ended up going to this. I don't even know, where was it, Bergs?
Berthelsen.
But yeah, he wasn't weird in person, but over text after it was a little awkward.
Well, I mean, awkward isn't. There's nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean by awkward? Like, what do you mean?
Well, okay, I don't know how to. This is so awkward. Okay, so I don't know. He was just like, I don't know what to say. This is awkward.
You don't have to say anything you don't want to say, but I think we'd appreciate what you mean by what you're saying.
Okay, so basically, like, I have a TikTok group called Best of Washington. I don't know if you've seen it or if you're from Washington at all.
No, I'm not from Washington.
Oh, okay. But basically, we have a girl that's in the group that's 16, and then there's me. I'm not underage, but we had like a group chat with him because we were planning on like making like videos together, like the mullet shake, since he's from Washington and stuff. And he did like text the 16-year-old, like being kind of weird, like trying to cuddle with her and get with her and stuff. But like, I think she's on this live, honestly.
When was that?
Like 5 months ago.
Christian, do you have anything to say about that? Is that not true?
Christian, remember it was Reju?
Damn, fucking echoes.
The echo?
And on top of that...
Yeah, the damn echoes.
And on top of that, what, Natalie?
I don't know if it really matters because, like, I'm not under 18, but we were in a group chat and he was sending pictures of his fingers saying that these fingers are for me and basically saying that he wants to do everything sexual to me, which is really awkward. But and that 16-year-old was in like the chat and stuff, and then he added her on Snap and started saying that he wanted to cuddle with her and like, yeah.
Christian, is this true or no?
Damn, Snapchat right now.
Christian, is this true or no? Or the thing she just said true or no?
And if you want proof that we hung out, I have pictures.
So, Christian, is it true what Natalie here has just said or no? Is that not true?
Can you repeat that? Because
Natalie, just repeat what you said.
Me over Snapchat.
Yeah, Natalie.
I also have picture proof. If I could, like, I don't know if I can pull it up on the green screen, but I have it.
Yeah, you can't if you're a guest. No.
Okay.
Wait. So. Okay. So. Yeah, I'm just a little bit confused because I thought you were gonna, I thought you were gonna defend Christian, but Christian, it seems like Natalie here has, leveled some more accusations. So, Christian, I think the people would like to know, are they true or are they untrue? Are you with us, Christian? I don't think he's with us. Are you?
What do you mean?
There you go. Are you with us now, Christian?
I think it kind of says something itself that if he's not allowed to like go to a park with kids that are underage, because when we were with him, he stated that he could not go to a park. We wanted to go to a park to film TikToks, and he said that he couldn't because he wasn't allowed to be at a park with kids under the age of 18.
No, Natalie.
Yes, you told me that.
Where you met me was at the McDonald's parking lot.
Yeah, but remember we were asking if you wanted to go to a park to film the mullet shake because those guys were like being rude to you, and then you said you couldn't go to a park.
Yeah, and then we went to the park
with nobody around. We went to somewhere in the woods.
Yeah, Berthelsen.
Yeah, whatever that is. I don't remember.
So, Christian, the things that Natalie said a minute ago about you, saying inappropriate things to her and, the 16-year-old girl 5 months ago, are those true or untrue?
I mean, Natalie's of age.
Sure.
I know I'm just
So-
speaking on what Riju. Remember what Riju? She came to me talking to me about that you were making her feel uncomfortable because you were saying you wanted to like cuddle. I don't remember exactly what she told me. She probably remembers. It was like 5 months ago, but I know you made her feel like really uncomfortable and she made a TikTok about it. I think you blocked her or something. I don't know.
What do you have to say about that, Christian?
And I seen her comment on this live too.
Wait, she did?
Yeah, she's on here.
Where?
What's her name?
Her name's Riju Savannah, I think. That's her
Yeah,
username.
she requested. I'll let her on.
Yeah.
All right, Riju.
Hello?
Hey, Riju.
Hey.
Yeah. So are these, is what Natalie said true?
Yeah, so basically, like, what she said is true 100%, but also, he was saying that, like, if I didn't cuddle with him, he was gonna, like, do stuff to himself, which made me feel really uncomfortable, because I was like...
Bullshit.
What?
Bergs, I actually remember
That's
this happening.
bullshit.
But yeah.
Christian, so you say that's not true?
It's not.
Okay. Riju, do you have like proof of this?
I didn't screenshot, but probably if I, like, go back, or if Snapchat can, like, get messages, it definitely happened, like...
Yeah. What did it
Because I
happen?
remember we always had group chats with each other, with Bo and him in it, because he always wanted us to be in group chats, and so we made some, and he'd always like talk about inappropriate things in voice memos, saying that I couldn't handle his thingy. And I took screenshots of the snaps he sent me. He sent me pictures of like his area in his jeans, and then like his fingers, and said that these fingers are for me and all this. So.
Yeah. Riju, did he the conversation you're talking about, was it over Snapchat pictures or Snapchat text?
This was over Snapchat, like the snaps, like that snap.
Okay, yeah. So Christian, so are both of these ladies making this up?
I have proof.
Christian, I really think it would be best for you to be completely honest. I really do.
Don't know who's trying to call me this.
No, you're good, man. I think it would help if you were completely honest. So, are these ladies lying or no?
There's that damn echo again.
The echo.
I also have a video of us all dancing together and him like thrusting right behind me. Dancing together and him like thrusting right behind me.
Okay, I got the echo now.
Yeah, I hear the echo now too.
Thrusting right behind me. Christian, mute yourself. Mute yourself. Christian, mute yourself. I'm gonna mute you, Christian. Hold up. Christian, mute yourself. Okay. Christian was echo. I'm unmuting you. You ladies, you can unmute now. I'm gonna unmute Christian. It should fix it.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. The echo should be good now. Everybody, echo good?
Did it fix it?
I think it did, Christian. Yeah.
But yeah, all I came on here is to say
No, I
that.
still hear an echo.
Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, Natalie, I appreciate you coming on here and saying that. Savannah, I appreciate you coming on here and saying that. But I'd like, before you ladies leave, I'd like Christian to address whether this is true or untrue. So Christian, can you address that? I know the echo is causing you some trouble, but could you just real quick say whether it's true or not?
Hold on. I'm gonna leave right now
Okay,
and
go ahead.
rejoin.
Okay, make sure you come back, all right?
Just to see if that will fix
Yep.
it.
Make sure you come back, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you, Christian. See you in a minute. Yeah, if either of you ladies want to go now, that's okay. I'd like you to be on, or at least one of you, when Christian talks about this, so you can.
Sure.
Or actually, Savannah, I don't. I think since you are young, I think you should go.
Okay, sounds
But I
good.
appreciate you coming on here and saying
Of course.
those things.
Yeah. Also, I'm
Thank you.
17 now, and just like I'm not lying. It's just I turned 17 a few days ago.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Thank you for
Okay.
coming on.
Yeah, of course. Bye.
But Natalie, I'd appreciate if you stayed on here for a moment.
Yeah.
So when Christian says what he says.
Yeah, like we made a ton of videos together, and I literally have videos. We were like doing, I don't remember what song it was, but it was like a song that he always danced to, and we did it with him, and like he was literally like thrusting right behind me, and it was so awkward. And like I remember we were all together in person, and everything was like fine and normal, and like he was super shy and quiet in person, but then as soon as we were like back on like Snapchat talking, that's when it got weird.
Yeah. So Christian, is the echo good? Can you hear and everything? Christian, can you hear
No,
us?
that damn echo is still there, but oh well. I can
Okay.
hear you, yeah.
Okay. So Christian, the things that these ladies have said, are they true or untrue?
Please.
The things that Nat and Riju, the things that they just claimed about 5 months ago, are those true?
I hate Snapchat.
Christian, if you put your phone on Do Not Disturb, it will fix it. Just swipe up on the right hand of your top screen and press the moon.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So, Christian, the things that Nat and Riju just talked about 5 months ago about you, making Natalie uncomfortable, which she is of age, so the underage issue isn't a thing with her. But in terms of Riju Savannah, in terms of you saying those things to her, and she was 16 at the time, and you were 23. Is that untrue?
Yes, because I wasn't saying at the time I wasn't saying that I wanted to cuddle with her.
Okay, who were you saying it about?
I was just saying in general that I would like to cuddle with someone. In general.
Okay. What about the other thing? Nat, did what else did Riju say? I don't remember.
All I remember her saying is that he would say if she didn't cuddle with him that he would physically hurt himself.
Is that true, Christian?
Bullshit.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Christian, did you add her on Snapchat though? Did you add her? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You did add her. So remember a few minutes ago, Christian, when I asked you if you talked to any underage women, and you said no, besides family. So it seems like that's not the case. So can't you see how these things keep changing? Your story keeps changing, and that kind of it makes their case stronger. Do you understand that?
You have to see. Age of consent where we're from is 16.
Okay. So you think that so you feel like it's okay with the 16-year-olds because the age of consent, right? You feel like that?
To talk to, yes.
Okay. If that were
Outside
the
of family.
But if that were the case that it's okay, how would you have gotten convicted for what you got convicted for?
Because she had lied about her age, though.
Yeah, but Nat, are you from Washington?
Yeah, me and my friends. One of them commented. I think she requested to join. She was also with me. We
Okay,
drove from.
who is she?
She's Erica. I think
Okay.
her thing's Bubbly Snowflake.
Yeah, she's on here.
We drove
what
from
is
Seattle to
yeah?
Linden.
Is Christian correct? Is the age of consent in Washington 16?
I think it is with parents' permission.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Christian, do you feel like since the age of consent is 16, it's okay for you to, be involved with 16-year-olds?
I mean,
A little bit.
it depends on what you're
Okay,
saying.
I'll phrase it like this thing, Christian. Do you feel like it's okay for you to be Snapchatting 16-year-old girls? Because the age of consent is 16, right?
I don't even have any 16-year-olds on Snapchat right now.
What about Riju?
She's 17.
Well, but she was 16 a few months ago.
She literally turned 17 like a week ago.
You little fucker.
And Bergs, you knew that she was 16 at the time, but you always use the excuse of that your mental age is a lot younger than your real age, so it's okay.
I didn't want to do anything with her.
Well, I don't know that.
Yeah,
And she
it
doesn't
seems
know
like
that.
it's Christian. It seems like at least she thought that's what you wanted with her because of what you said. Do you think she just misunderstood what you said?
No.
I think she felt very
Yes.
I think she felt worried in a way because he was saying that he was gonna hurt himself, and then she also felt like it was kind of forced or
in the past,
manipulated.
Natalie.
Yeah, but still, it matters, even if it's in the past.
Okay. April, if you request, I'll let. If there's any ladies on here who have this kind of experience that they want to talk about, you can feel free to come on here.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Erica.
Yeah, she disconnected. Let me bring someone else on. Erica came back here. I'm gonna let Erica speak, and then I'll let another lady on. So, Erica, can you speak a little bit about what's going on here?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so me and Natalie and one other girl went to actually go meet him because he wanted to hang out with us. And originally he wasn't being weird, so we were like, okay, we'll go hang out because we are all part of the Washington group, or the Washington group on TikTok, and he's from Washington. So we thought it would be super cool to do videos with him and have his followers be our followers and vice versa, because that's how TikTok and social media works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was my dog, sorry. Anyway, he was just very weird, the entire time.
What do you mean by that, though? Because I don't want anyone, including him, to take what you're saying and think you're just bullying him, right? What do you mean by weird?
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, at first it was totally fine, and we ended up meeting at McDonald's, but then there was some weird people that met up there and tried to square up on Christian for drama that happened, I guess. So
I remember what happened right there.
So we asked him, because he didn't want to make any videos in front of McDonald's because he was, I don't know, embarrassed or I'm not sure exactly how he was feeling. So we asked if we could go to a park or somewhere public, you know, where we can make TikToks. And he said that he couldn't go to a park because he wasn't allowed to go anywhere that was with underage people.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay. And then he's like, I know a place that we could go. And so we ended up going to not even a park. It was like the woods. And
No,
it was
the park.
Yeah.
This is-
Also, Emma's gonna get on as well now. She has Wi-Fi, so she can get on. So you can request whenever, Emma. I'll let you on. But yeah. Is your name Ashley? Snowflake. What is your name?
Erica.
Oh, sorry, Erica. Do you have any additional information like about what Savannah said?
Read you.
Yeah.
I know that she pretty much everything that she said was what happened in between their personal Snapchat talks, but I know a lot of the things that he sent to her specifically, he also sent to a bunch of other people. Like it was almost like a group like
Okay.
snap that he would like send that like he wanted cuddles or he wanted to do a
Yeah.
specific inappropriate thing, but it would be to a lot of people at the
Yeah.
same time.
Okay, I understand. I mean, that's a point for Christian there. Well, or I mean, depending on who it went to, it's a point away. But Emma, hi Emma.
Hi guys.
So Emma, I'll let you go ahead and also Natalie and Erica, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies, for coming on. If you guys need to go, you can go now. But it's up to you. But so Emma, go ahead and say what you like to say to Christian.
Honestly, I think it's ridiculous you're trying to defend yourself on TikTok of all places. Like, you know what you do is wrong. You know you're not just involved with underage women. You send unsolicited photos and you try to like what they were mentioning earlier. I was listening in and they were talking about how you threaten to harm yourself and like kill yourself if young women, even if they are 18 or older, won't send you pictures or even just listen to you talk about how you want to do things to yourself. You were extremely vulgar with me many times unsolicited. My first interaction with you, Christian, I don't know if you remember. I'm sure you do because you post the picture everywhere. You followed me around when I was 15 at my first cheerleading game and took photos of me and forced me to take pictures of you. Like, you would not leave me alone. You followed me around at every single one of my cheerleading games while I was 15, while I was 16, like all the way into my senior year. And, you know, you didn't think that any of this was wrong at any point because I honestly don't even know why. Like, do you want to explain how you're able to validate this? Like, you know right now why you're going to court. You know exactly what you did to that girl in high school. We all know what you did. We all heard about it. And we all know what you do still. So why do you still try to justify it and just lie?
Christian, did you hear everything Emma said?
What?
Did you hear everything Emma said?
No.
Okay, so
He's
I think
still
the
going with the
main
lion tactic.
Christian, the main like kind of complaint that Emma has just lodged is that when she was 15 at her first cheerleading event, you followed her around and took pictures of her and made her take a picture with you.
Bullshit.
Okay, if anybody from Linden is watching right now, you guys probably know Steven DiLorenzo, who I was dating at the time. He took the photo because Christian would not stop asking him for permission to take photos of me. Like, not even asking me for photos at that point because I was just rejecting him and walking around and avoiding him so hard. My dad threatened to get a restraining order on you my sophomore year. Do you remember that?
No idea who your dad is, anyways.
Okay.
Hey,
like
Emma, before you continue, hey, Nat and Erica, right?
Yeah.
I if one or both of you, you can come back on later. But if you can leave, because the more people, the worse the connection, and I don't want Christian getting the echo again. So if it could just be me, Emma, and Christian right now, I'd really appreciate that.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you, ladies, so much, for real.
Have a good night.
Okay, have a good one.
Bye.
All right, Christian. So is that true what Emma just said?
No,
It's not true.
it is not.
So, Christian, why do you think that so many women would just randomly decide to lie about you with like almost the same exact scenarios over and over again? Like, this looks like, predator and pattern behavior from you. Nobody really has any reason to lie about you. You're not relevant like that. You're only relevant because you're following us around like this.
No, I am not, Emma.
Okay, well then answer my first question. Why do you think all these women would just lie about you, and all these young girls? Why do you think they would lie about you like this? Like, what does that gain them?
Emma, I asked him earlier, and he said that he thinks that these women make these things up because they're picking on him because he is, different from other people.
I would say that is extremely untrue. Because if anything, you use that to your advantage to making people not leave you. Because you would accuse me of bullying you and treating you differently and make me feel like I was a shitty person and I didn't have an open mind when I was just a young girl at 15 because I didn't want to have you on my Snapchat. I'm sure you've said that to many other people, so I'd say that's extremely untrue. My problem with you is your predator behavior and the way that you're taking advantage of people like this.
I'm not taking advantage of anybody, Emma.
Why do you think that?
Emma,
You
I
were
think
the one that recorded me that one day.
Yes, I recorded you driving past me because you stopped and slowed down and stared at me while driving past me 6 times. And also,
How was
do
I
you have a
supposed to know
problem
that was you in the car?
because you were staring at my face? And also, if you have a problem with me recording you, why did you take pictures of me at 15? And still, why do you take pictures with every single girl that you have a slight infatuation with and post it all over?
Emma, I think something that would be helpful is
People want pictures.
But they don't. That's what I'm saying. I never wanted those pictures with you. And you knew that.
Hey, Emma and Christian, I think something that would be helpful is so Emma, all these screenshots and the videos and everything. I brought it up with Christian earlier. Christian claims that all of these things are true, but they were a long time ago. So is that the case or no, Emma?
So when I know that a lot of it was recent, and also a long time ago would be 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Like a long time ago, yeah, because you've been doing it for 5 years now. That doesn't make it any better. That just proves that it's a pattern.
So, Christian, what do you say to Emma and these other ladies saying that it's not just old stuff, it is recent stuff as well? Do you still maintain that they are lying?
What do you say about last year?
I
don't want to expose you too hard, Christian, right now, and say the things that you were saying to me last year unprompted when I tried to be your friend last year, Christian, because I felt like maybe you didn't understand that what you were doing was wrong because you were so persistent that you didn't see anything wrong with it. And we had conversations. You remember that. But then you started coming on to me, and I told you I was uncomfortable with it, and I explained my boundaries. And you didn't care. You said extremely vulgar things to me out of nowhere. And I had to block you. And then you would message me why did you block me? And then still comment on every single one of my TikTok videos. That's why I made that video, because you saw me, added me back on Snapchat after I had blocked you from my Snapchat, and then went and commented under my TikTok video all in the same 2 days.
Yep. Emma, shut up right now.
Excuse me?
Burger, don't tell Emma to shut
That
up.
is
It's not.
embarrassing that you just spoke to me like that.
Because I wasn't sure that was you that day.
Let's keep it civil, Burger. Let's keep it polite. Also, for those of you saying L Emma, I talked when I made my videos a couple months ago. I talked to Emma a lot, and Emma has good proof. You guys know I would not just make a video that doesn't have good proof. Emma has good proof. Emma's not just saying these things. So you guys continue. Christian, it seems like you were about to say something before you told her to, So let's just say whatever you were going to say then, but keep it polite. Let's all be civil here. So Christian, what do you say to what Emma said?
She was the one that recorded me that day.
And?
Okay.
I did that. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually took a picture.
That's
it's just
stalking.
a live photo. I was taking a selfie
Bullshit.
out of my window.
I saw
for all
that
you
video.
Know. Bullshit? Okay, I'll show you the pic, dude. Like, it also doesn't matter. Like, I have free will to do stuff like that. And again, you just referenced that. Like,
Christian, do you have anything? Because, like, it seems like Emma has proof that you did these things. Do you have any proof that you didn't? Like, do you have any? It's hard to show evidence that you didn't do something, but do you have anything to show that like she's lying or something?
So the day that she had recorded me, it wasn't my fault that I was going down the same way down Meridian.
Yeah. So Emma, like, could it be the case that it was just random, like, or did he?
Sure.
Like, let's say it was random. Did he do something then?
Yeah. That was crazy. It was so random that he drove past me so many times, staring at me like that you can see in the picture.
Bullshit! I only stared at you once. Because I
then why are you
wasn't
looking
sure
at me in the
who the
picture?
hell you were.
Okay, well, anyways.
Well, that was after I recognized you,
Even if it was totally
Emma.
random. Like, wow, that was so random that happened. Okay, cool. Why did you go find me on Snapchat and add me by search again and then go commenting on my TikTok videos again? Like, right after that happened. Why'd you do that?
I only added you on Snapchat right after it happened because I wasn't sure if it was you.
Okay.
Emma, do you have any proof, like, relatively recently, like, meaning the last year or so, of Christian involving himself with minors?
I could find some probably relatively easily. I could talk to some of my friends' younger siblings. But as of right now, I couldn't tell you what all my stuff is dated at.
Yeah,
and also,
but because Christian claims that all that stuff is before his court case. Also, is he still, because he said that's his only legal issue. Is that the case or no?
The court case?
Yeah, is that his
That's
only
all he
legal
ever
issue?
told me he's legally involved in right now.
Yeah. And he said he's not registered. Is that the case?
Not at the moment. It's still pending, sadly.
Okay. So Christian, you maintain that both Emma and Savannah and Natalie and Aaron or Erica, they're all lying. That's your claim.
What do you mean by that? Like,
so all the women that have come on here tonight and say you did these things, are you saying they're all lying?
Hold on, let me grab my phone.
It seems like the guy who said you're a lawyer, if you want to join, you can join. Request and tell me what your name is. But
who?
Christians, somebody from the chat. So Christian, you're saying all the ladies that have come on here tonight are lying, right?
I mean, with Natalie, she's of age, so
Yeah, but so Riju was lying.
what she had said,
Mm-hmm.
it's like she was saying that if she didn't cuddle with me, they would harm myself. You know?
Yeah, that's what she said. So is that the case
That,
or not?
that's bullshit.
That's not true.
No.
Okay. What about the fact that she says she could just get the messages? Is she just lying?
I mean, over Snapchat, it disappears.
Oh,
So
so
Well,
wait, did you just admit to sending it? Did you just say on Snapchat it disappears so I won't have any proof of you doing it? Yeah, you did. That was nuts. Everybody
Emma
did.
or Christian, is that what you did or no? Is she misinterpreting that?
she misinterpreted it.
Okay.
Well, that's the easier option for you to choose just now, but like, can you explain yourself then?
All right. This guy says he's a lawyer. What would you like to say?
Facts. I'm a lawyer. All right, 6 years law
Bro,
school.
you're not a lawyer. Get out of here,
Harvard
dude.
University. Big Christian, no L.
Okay, we're not letting anybody else on. So Christian, it seems like you guys are kind of at a stalemate now.
Can I acknowledge a couple things that's happening in the comments?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I just want to say, like, I totally do have the word misandrist in my bio, and like, I talked to professor about this before. It is 100% to ward away men that I feel would come at me way too strong. Genuinely, I don't have a lot of hatred for men. I think
And
that in the ways that I'm hurt by men is because of more of a bigger issue that they've been taught. I don't think it's their individual faults. I'm not coming after Christian simply because he's a guy or because of any disability that you guys are mentioning at all.
Guys, I've already told Emma that the whole misandrist in the bio doesn't actually ward off anybody. I've already told her it doesn't make sense, but what she's saying is her intention is just like one that's harmless. So that's what she's saying. Also, it doesn't matter though. I'm going to be honest. Whether Emma is the worst person in the world or not, this is still the conversation that needs to be had. So it doesn't matter, to be honest, guys. Your issue with Emma is separate from this. Was that the only thing you wanted to address, Emma?
Yeah.
Okay. Christian, is there anything you'd like to address? Because it seems like you guys are at a stalemate here. You know, it seems like Emma does have a lot of proof, Christian, and you're saying that her proof is wrong. So what would you have us do, Christian?
It was just a coincidence that day she had recorded me that I passed her.
Okay, let's say that's a coincidence. Let's say that is nothing. What about the other stuff? What about you following her around at her when she was 15 and taking pictures of her? What about that?
Bullshit. I never did.
I could probably find the picture that you took with me, and I look very 15. I'll also even contact my ex that I dated when I was 15. He probably remembers the whole situation.
So, Christian, are you saying you did not take a picture with Emma?
No, I did. I never took pictures of her.
Okay. You didn't
Can
take
you
pictures
agree
of
that
her. You took a picture with her.
harassed me for even that one photo that I was in?
Christian, did you hear Emma?
No, it was breaking up.
She said, what about, let's say it's just the one picture. What about, she says you were harassing her for that picture. And she was 15 indeed. Do you have anything to say to that? Also, Emma, can you talk? We addressed it earlier, but I don't know as much as you. Emma, can you talk about the video of him in the parking lot getting confronted?
Oh yeah. Well, so he was younger then, but still over 18. How old were you, Christian? Like, were you 20 or were you? I think you were 20. Do you remember?
I think he said he was 19 earlier.
Oh, okay. So 19 or 20. The person that came up to you is, well, very obviously from Linden, based off their language. And that was inappropriate. But they're confronting you about talking to someone underage, and you're just like basically silent the whole time, just looking over. Like just completely.
Emma.
Yes.
Emma, be quiet.
Christian, okay, honestly, guys, I'm just gonna leave because it's not gonna go anywhere. My point isn't to fight with Christian. My point is just so that people understand, like, that he's not just a fun guy to get clout off of. He is a predator, and he's doing terrible things to young children with this. And so I'm gonna leave because everyone's saying I'm clout chasing. Please don't follow me from
No,
this.
I am not,
I
Emma.
don't want followers based off my feud with Christian. Please don't follow me from this.
Guys,
I'm sorry. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you, Emma, for coming on. Thank you. You guys bullied Emma out of here, by the way. Okay. Is there anyone else who would like to come on and talk about their experience? Also, Christian, I hope I'm being fair to you. I'm trying not to bombard you or anything. I hope I'm being fair to you here. Just trying to sort everything out. I hope you understand. And also, chat, don't bully the guests. Like, I don't care who the guest is. Don't bully the guests. Okay, I'm gonna bring somebody else on here. Okay, here you go.
Oh God, not her.
Oh, you know this young lady?
Yep.
Yeah, fuck you, Christian.
Well, hold on. Let's
Fuck
keep
you,
it
Megan.
civil. Can you talk about who you are?
Okay, so I'm dating a 17-year-old from London. I'm 18.
You are.
And
Okay.
there were screenshots of Christian going to close the door. There were screenshots of Christian going around of him. I don't want to get banned with something in his mouth.
Okay.
So I messaged him and I asked him about it, and he said that he wants to experiment with guys and asked me if my boyfriend would be down. And he's 17, and he knows that he is 17.
Okay, Christian. The orientation of that aside, do you have anything to say about that accusation?
I'm tired.
Would you like to address that or no, Christian?
That night, I was drunk.
How is that an excuse?
But you do admit to it, Christian.
Yeah, but I was just drunk that night.
Well,
so you knew he was 17 and still said it. It doesn't matter if you're fucking drunk or not. What the fuck?
So,
and
Christian, it seems like you being drunk doesn't negate like your moral responsibility to not do that with, a minor, right? Or do you feel like that's okay because it's of age in your state? Do you feel like that?
I mean, It's of age of consent.
Yeah, so you feel like it's okay for you to do that?
People are saying I'm dating a minor. I'm 18, he's 17 by
Did
the
you
difference is
Romeo
a
and
couple
Juliet?
months.
Did you Romeo and Juliet?
No, I don't think that's the law.
That's a law.
Washington.
Oh, in Washington maybe? Okay. Well, but it's still like people usually that's fine.
No, I don't think Romeo and Juliet is not a law in Washington.
Well, but Megan, did you start dating when
Probably
you were both
is
17?
a different state.
We
but...
started dating when we were both 15.
Okay, they started dating when they were both 15. It's fine. So Christian, you do admit that you said that to a 17-year-old person, and but do you feel like that's okay because that's of age?
Look at me and I'm fucking yawning. My mouth is fucking dry.
That's okay. Also, to the people in chat, what you're saying makes no sense. If they started dating when they were both 15, unless they had the same exact birthday, at some point one would turn 18 while the other turned 17. Should they just break up? It's completely fine for two 15-year-olds to date forever. That's completely fine. Anyways.
No, it's completely legal.
Yeah, it's completely fine. Don't worry about it. So Christian, do you feel like it's okay for you to say that to a 17-year-old person because it's the age of consent?
I mean, yes and no.
What does that mean?
What, Megan?
What? I have screenshots, so I also added you when I was 14 or 15. It was whatever Snapchat you had at the time. I don't have proof of this, but I do remember you calling me pretty. And how old are you? 22? And I'm 18 now. So, but I'm not even going to talk about that because I do not have the screenshots of that.
So she's not going to bring it up because she says she doesn't have the proof. Understandable. So it seems like Christian. It seems like you have conceded to you doing that. So is that the case? You admit you did do that?
In the past, yes.
Well, the past, how long ago was it, Megan? Megan, how long ago was it? Seems like Megan is doing something. Christian, how long ago was it?
All right, sorry.
No, you're good.
I just looked at it. Said May 18th. This year, I asked him why he was questioning his sexuality, and I'd have to go back to the screenshot.
Hey, so I looked it up.
That's my friend Dawson. He's gonna explain the laws.
Just to be clear, Washington does have a Romeo and Juliet clause by 5 years from the age of that person.
Really?
So,
wait, really?
If from 16, you can be 5 years older. So, 16 and 17, they can date people 5 years older. If it's older than that, then it's considered statutory. You know what? So
yeah,
that's
statutory.
Yeah, you don't say that. You don't say that word on live though.
Yeah.
So, there's that, and as far as the photos and stuff you guys were talking about taking, as long as it's a photo that's in public, as long as you're allowed to photograph anything in plain sight in public, and that's completely legal. Even though it's weird to take pictures of other people, you can do that. It's just weird.
So Dawson, what follows from these things that you said? What is your perspective on this?
I think it's weird. I looking at Christian. I mean, he does have a disability, right? Am I wrong?
Yes.
He does.
So my brother has a disability.
You're right.
My brother is autistic. So I grew up seeing my brother taking advantage of by other people. So part of me sympathizes and says, excuse me. Part of me sympathizes with this and like I want to think that, well, maybe he was taken advantage of because young people are ruthless and they do take advantage of people with special needs. And it happens all the time in schools. But that being said, you can't lean on that forever. I mean, whether it be an unfortunate situation, if nobody was there to teach you the right from wrong, if you didn't have any sort of mentor or guardian there to correct you and put you back on the right path, that is really unfortunate, but that doesn't make it right. That doesn't justify your actions. So I would say that. And he does have a huge platform. I don't know if he's always had a huge platform, but people will people will always seek that out too. I want to say that. Girl, especially like high school girls will seek out, would love to seek out his platform just because it's like they would love to seek him out and like be in photos with him just because it's his platform. But whereas like I can see them taking advantage of you for that, I can also see you taking advantage of other people using your platform just the same as to take advantage of other people. And maybe it started as one thing, maybe it did start as you, and maybe it did start as you taking advantage of people, or maybe it did start as them taking advantage of you, and then you realized what sort of power you had, and then you started taking advantage of them.
Yeah, good insight, Dawson. Half-hearted, what do you have to say about this?
I mean, there's a multitude of things. I mean, I understand, that people have disabilities. There's both physical and mental disabilities. I understand that totally, completely. But at a certain point, like Dawes said, you just can't lean on it, especially when you understand at least to a degree what you're doing. So, if you're claiming you're 23, right? So if you're 23, but you're mentally at 17, 17-year-olds would know what they're doing. So
mentally, I'm 6 years younger. So yeah.
Yes, but even so, a 17-year-old would understand what they're doing.
Yeah, but it's not always a 17-year-old. You can't say this 17-year-old knows what they're doing because, one 17-year-old is a lot more responsible and knows a lot more than another 17-year-old. Like I said, this goes back to
exactly, Dawson.
This goes back to not having any sort of this goes back to mentorship and things like that, and having somebody who knows what's going on.
No, I agree. My best friend has, one of my best friends has a DS. So, in my school, because I'm from a small town myself, there was you might know this, how they all have kind of like a group, and they have teachers that'll help them through with what they're doing. So I'm on that group because I'm around him.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So I understand to a degree where not all of them understand what they're doing, but then a lot of them also do. So as you said, some of them take advantage of others, while others don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. So let's all that considered, let's let Chase say what he wants to say now.
What?
Hold up, I'm walking back to my car. Give me one second.
Okay, Jake, go ahead. Say what you'd like to say then.
All right. Let me turn my camera off. I'm in a dark room. All right. So.
Also, actually, you go ahead. Go ahead.
So, from what I am understanding, Christian is 6 years younger than he is mentally.
Yes.
Is that correct? And how old is his age? 23?
Yes.
So that makes
Yes.
22, 20. Okay. So, if you
Yes.
know you are, I'm not saying you did these things. I just want to get that out of the way. If you know that you are 6 years younger mentally, but your physical age is 23, from a moral standpoint, not a legal standpoint, a moral standpoint, does that still make your opinion?
Can you repeat that, please? It was kind of skipping out.
Yeah, go ahead. So if you know you are 6 years younger from a mental standpoint, not a physical age standpoint, do you still think that makes it okay morally rather than legally?
He already answered earlier. He said no.
He doesn't think that?
He said it is still not morally correct for him to do something like that.
Right. That was what I wanted to clear up. So, you know.
Yeah, he says no. Also, I don't want so many people on at once. I'd like to keep it to a few. So, Half-Hearted or Dawson or Jake, do you guys have anything else you'd like to add? Because I want to bring some ladies. I want to bring some ladies on here.
Yep, I'm gonna hop out of here.
You're good. Thank you. Dawson or Half-Hearted, do you guys have anything more to say?
I did, but I forgot. So it's my mind. So I'll hop out of here.
You're good, Dawson.
All right. I guess
thank you.
On the subject with the burger, no. With another person I'm still alive, I do, but that's something for another time.
Okay, yeah, we're focusing on burger. I appreciate you coming on here, Half-Hearted.
Always think that follow Half-Hearted workouts. By the way, I need to get that.
Don't be plugging on here.
I'm plugging.
Don't be plugging on here. Don't. All right, Chase. What would you like to say here? Yeah, and we would like to get some more ladies on here as well.
I just think that I've been watching it for a while, and it seems like Christian really likes to try to use his mental disability as almost a scapegoat, which I don't think it works in this situation, because you continuously get yourself caught in these lies, right? And that shows that morally you understand what you did was wrong.
Yeah, and I have learned from that. Let's say you always learn from your past mistakes, though.
Yeah, I understand that, but
Christian, you did it 5 months ago.
I didn't know that. Yeah. And it seems like every time you get accused of something like this, you try to like lie your way out of it, or you try to use your mental illness as an excuse.
Oh, there goes that water bottle cap.
Do you have anything to say to that, Christian? What Chase just said?
Oh, fuck.
If you understand it's wrong, why do you continue to do it?
Fuck. Yeah. That goes in the trash. Fuck, I missed the whole damn trash can.
So, Half-Hearted, can you reply to what he said?
Half-Hearted?
Or, sorry, I was reading chat. Christian, can you reply to what he said?
Kind of busy biting on the water bottle lid.
Yeah. Well, the water bottle will be okay.
Maybe.
What about what he said?
I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
I'll probably go walk off in a bit.
Understandable. So, Half-Hearted, just to get it straight before you go, just to get it straight, because it's a little bit confusing, because at the beginning you denied the accusations, then you said they were true, they're just from a long time ago, and you said you changed, but it seems you did it 5 months ago. So can you just very concisely, like, say, did I call him Half-Hearted again?
Yes.
Oh, I don't. Sorry, dude. Can you very concisely summarize your stance on the accusations?
So from what Megan said,
From what they all said, all of them, because there's so much proof, there's so much evidence, there's so much accusations. It seems like, what do you say to everything?
I mean, you have to see where I'm coming from. It's a
Well, but
small
you
ass
said that
town,
earlier.
though.
You said that earlier about where you're coming from, but like, you could always say that, no matter what
Christian,
you did.
I live in a small town as well, and I've never had an issue like this.
But it's like, if you live in a small town, you do one stupid thing, the whole town knows about it.
But it seems like it's a pattern, though. Like, I've heard multiple different accusations. I was watching this a while ago, right? And you've been accused of this stuff multiple times. I saw the video of you getting caught in the parking lot where you're wearing the baseball cap too.
Okay. That was a completely different story, though.
Okay, well, either way, it's happened multiple times. Okay,
Let me talk.
Go for it.
That car that I was leaning up against in that video, I was chit-chatting with a buddy of mine that was in that driver's seat of that car. And that's the reason why I was there.
But that doesn't change the fact that you got... I don't know why you were there, okay? But you were accused of being there to meet up with an underage girl, if I remember correctly, right?
Nope.
Well, that's what you were accused of.
Well, that's what, well, how is that not correct? Because that's what the video seemed like.
That car that I was, I think it was a Toyota, but something like that. But I was there hanging out with a buddy of mine. That car I was leaning up against.
Yeah.
A friend of mine.
Yeah. Guys,
I was chit-chatting with him at that time. And that person that came up to the car and started bitching at me was a whole different person.
Yeah.
I wasn't there to meet anyone, just the...
Okay, well, Christian, from an outside perspective, it's far more likely that the accusations are true than everyone is out to get you, right? It just makes more sense. Because if it was a one-time incident, that would be different, but you've been accused of this stuff multiple times. And you continue, every time it's brought up on the live right now, from what I've seen at least, you try to deflect it with mental illness.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, they're saying present the evidence. I made videos on this. They all were taken out. It's because the evidence you can't show it. It gets banned. Like, the video has a lot of cuss words. You can't play the video. The pictures are inappropriate. You can't show them. So it's hard to show the proof. But like, I'll show this. I think this is a good thing for you to maybe address, Christian. Is if you look at this, if I just flip this around here, Christian, is this you and Emma while you are above age and she is a minor in this? Is that not what this is? At the lot while you guys were drinking alcohol.
I honestly don't remember.
But do you think that's possible?
Is that you in the picture?
I mean, yes, it is me in the picture, but I don't remember when that picture was taken.
Well, we have the date, and it seems she was a minor and you were, of age, and it seems you were at the lot.
I mean, but that's where, at the lot, is where everyone hangs out, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
you're
it seems
hanging
you're in
out
a
in the same
car.
car with a underage girl.
Yeah.
So can you see how that kind of conflicts with some earlier things, right?
What are you doing, Fancy?
And then I have all the I have this conversation here. This is where all the evidence is. This is where all the proof is. And I mean, Christian, it's quite overwhelming. It really is. What about um what about oh yeah, the it's a full TikTok here of a girl who I'm sure the video is removed now, but um she made a whole video about what you were doing. Let me see if I can actually show it. Let me see if and for you saying I see for you saying that Emma looked happy in the picture, but that doesn't matter obviously. It doesn't matter if she looked happy. Also, it definitely wasn't Photoshop. Let me see if I can show this video.
Hey, sweetie. You're a girl. Yes, you are.
Yeah, so Christian, I'm curious about this one right here. About if I can just flip this around here. Yeah. This is an underage girl, Christian, right here. And you see, you're saying, "What's the back of you like?" Right? And he says, "Show me." Right?
Wait, no. That Lauren chick?
Yeah.
No, she's of age.
All right. Al, it doesn't seem that way. How old is she, Christian?
Couple years younger than me.
That's not what it says. But how you? When was that? And how old were you? And how old was she? Because she could be a couple years younger, and she was a minor at that time.
No, that just happened. I recognize that emoji on the side of her name.
I'm gonna pull up. So here, Christian. Earlier, when I was talking about, here's this video I was talking about earlier of here's you drinking in the lot, and I can't show the rest, but with underage people. That was what I was trying to bring up earlier. So that's the video right there. You're clearly drinking with them. So would you say you're just underage in that? Is that what you would say?
I'm not gonna either deny it or
You're not going to confirm or deny it?
correct.
Okay.
So if you understand this stuff is wrong, why do you continue to do it? Because you've admitted you should be held accountable despite your mental illness.
And I have been.
But why you say you learn from your actions though, but you continuously repeat the same actions?
No, not lately. No.
Well, up until 5 months ago, apparently. Do you not see how it's a pattern? Like I would not be surprised if this continued happening.
So Christian, here I also have the video of you saying the video in the parking lot. You said it's not you. You said clearly you denied it was you. So do you see how that conflicts with what you're saying now? You're now already saying it was you. Can you see how that that's an issue, right? That the story changed.
Do you want to see something cute?
Is it the cat again?
A different one, yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's a cute cat. If there's more ladies on here who want to come and talk about going on, feel free, right?
But it's a cute though.
Very cute. What's that cat's name?
Her name's Fancy.
All right,
How old
I'm
is she?
gonna let this young lady come on here. She requested a while ago. I'm gonna let her come on here.
Hello.
Hi, young lady. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Maddie. But so I understand that, like, I've been kind of listening to all this, but I understand that he has like a mental illness and that he thinks that all of this stuff is wrong. I don't know what to think about the whole thing. Because it's like people, like you guys have been saying, like, oh, here's like all the proof on this, but yeah, I still feel compassion for him. Like, not saying I don't feel bad for all the girls that said all this stuff has like happened, because it's not that I don't believe them, but it's just also like at the time I didn't feel that he felt he was doing any wrong, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. Alex, you said you have something to say. You said you were a victim of this. What do you mean by that?
So I've dealt with like kind of the same thing.
With Christian?
Not with Christian, but just in general. And I'm just like, I want to speak as like someone who has been on the other side of this.
Okay.
So, like, I'm not like going to go either way with this. I just want to say that whatever happened really sucks for both people. And as a person who's been on that side, who has been victimized and stuff, or not victimized, I don't really know how to describe it. Someone who's dealt with, I don't really know how to describe it without like getting banned. Sorry.
It's okay.
But like it's just really hard for a woman to go through something like that, where someone is constantly pushing her or is constantly wanting pictures or wanting to hang out or cuddle, because I've gotten comments like that all the time. And
Murdy, I'm gonna let one of my friends on here. Okay, thank you for coming on here though.
Wait, no. Can I talk first?
Yeah, go ahead.
So no, I was just kind of thinking, because when I was in like, I guess he's 22, but when I was in school, I knew people that were kind of like special needs, and people would kind of take advantage and like hang out with people like that. Or I don't want to say people like that, because I just feel like I'm just kind of
I think
being
everyone
rude.
knows exactly.
But like, and
No,
just
I
kind
know
of
what
take
you're talking
advantage
about,
of
'cause I was
them.
in one of those type of classes too.
Yeah, no, but like just
all throughout high school I had help.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. And then when they would feel like, oh, I want to be like closer to you, I want to hang out with you, and then they would think like, oh, maybe I want to flirt with you, like whatever. I guess they didn't mentally feel like they knew what was right or wrong in that sort of situation. And
we all kind of can understand where you're coming from. Yeah, and I don't think Christian, I think he understands that too.
Okay, I mean, everyone's saying to kick me out, but you can go ahead and kick me out. It's totally fine. You can let your friend in. I get it.
No, I don't want to kick anybody. But I'm gonna let my friend on. But thank you for coming on here.
Yeah, of course.
So I've stated a few times that I'm not directly related to this at all. I just want to state a couple of things. Christian, right now, if you're in a case, your best option would be not to talk and to keep your mouth shut, because it's very important. And also, you guys also have to remember that the more you throw proof at him, or the more you say that you've seen this or you've heard about this, the more the human mind, any person's brain, is going to ultimately flip to, oh, maybe I did do that. there are plenty of people who've gotten like put in prison, etc., for saying that they did something because they were continuously told that they did and that this person had proof and this person had so much. Now, yes, we've seen the proof, but there are so many people that are coming on and saying, hey, he did this and he did that. That is really bad for the case itself and whatever else comes forth. To my second thing was, the internet is really scary, and I don't know why you're meeting up with people that are in the same group as you that live in Wisconsin. This is like a big problem. Okay, you do not meet up with people on the internet that you do not know, because you do not know what is going to like happen to you. TikTok is
And
just
I
as
have to
scary.
agree with that, yes.
Yeah, well, you already did it. Like, I understand that, hey, we all want to get together, we all want to party, we all want to do this, or we want to do that, we want more followers on TikTok. Hey, let's share our followers. But, like, your safety comes first in every aspect. And yes,
Yeah,
these
and
girls
you're
are
right.
super younger. The biggest issue right here is that you're 23 and you're not, like, on your license, it does not say I am 23, but I am mentally this age, okay? You are 23 by law. You are tried by 23, and it does not matter, okay? So, like, I understand that, yes, you may suffer from a disability, but here are the facts. They're going to mentally, like, evaluate you when you go into the case. They're going to tell you if you can be they're going to tell you if you can be tried, and then they're going to try you the way that they told you if you're mentally unstable, if you're not. And whether these things have happened 5 months ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, there are plenty of football players, actors, famous people, and regular Joes on the street that are being tried for like crap that happened like 5 years ago, and it's
I
all
mean,
coming to
even
the
country
surface now. Proof.
artists, too.
I'm sorry?
Even, like, country singers, too.
Yeah, like anybody, okay? They're all being tried for things that have happened 5 or 6 years ago, and these people are going to jail. These people are getting in trouble. So right now, your best option, if you have a lawyer, do not say anything more on the subject, and you can listen, you can, agree to disagree, you can do that, but like right now, the more people that are screen recording, the more people that are sharing all of that, and the more people that are joining this live are all getting all of this proof, and it's becoming more than hearsay. It's becoming actual evidence and proof of you saying this, you stating that, you clearly stating this. It all turns into a huge mumble jumble that you do not need when you're being tried as an adult, or you're being tried as mentally unstable. All right, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I'm sorry. My heart is like beating really fast right now because I've been like
Well,
thinking about all of this. But
we appreciate you coming on. Thank you. Thank you. Alexis, would you like to say what you want to say?
Okay, so I sympathize with him, and I do like get like that he's mentally ill, but like maybe at the time he did not know like what he was doing was wrong, but after it was brought to his attention, it's kind of like hard for him like to defend him or to even like sympathize with him when he continuously does it over and over. Like at some point you do realize that you are doing something wrong, so for you to continue to do it is kind of just like, I don't know, like there's not really any defending that. And I get like him being mentally ill, but like I don't know, like at some point you just kind of, I don't know, like you know what you're doing. And it's not like okay to meet up with underage girls regardless of the situation, especially when it involves like drinking and buying them drinks, because like girls at that age are naive.
Oh,
So
gosh, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
can I say something too?
Yeah.
You also keep mentioning that like the age of consent and stuff, and yeah, that is a law, but also it doesn't like matter if they don't want it, because you're saying, oh, it's because they were 16 or over, but they still might have not wanted it. You know what I'm saying? So like it just doesn't seem right what these women are saying with all this proof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I think Dawson wants to come on. And also, guys, this is not going to last much longer. I think Christian is probably had enough of this, and I think we've all already sorted through everything. Dawson, what would you like to say?
Okay.
I'm probably gonna X out of the live anyways soon.
Yeah.
Before you go, Christian, I want to ask. So, I wanted to ask you: do you have like somebody like who like takes care of you, like a parent or like a guardian or like a mentor or somebody who like watches over you or like checks in on you? Do you live alone? Is what I'm saying.
No.
Or is there like do you have like somebody who takes care of you?
I still live with my parents right now.
Okay, so I think it's like that's like a big thing is like mentorship or like a lot of this stuff.
And I got a bunch of guys that I look up to.
Yeah, like, but not like looking up to like an idol, like oh, like I look up to this guy, or like looking up to your favorite baseball player, but like somebody who like if you're doing the wrong thing, who puts you right back on the right path, somebody who knows like morals and who can see if you're doing something wrong, they'll correct it. Because as much as like people will cancel you online and you say you'll do better, if nobody is like holding you accountable in person, I really don't think you will do anything different. And also, what do you have? What do you have? Do you have Asperger's?
No. I don't even know what that is.
It's a form of autism.
No.
Is it a disability or is it an actual mental illness? Because there is a big difference between the two.
It's mental disability, yes.
Okay, so you have a disability.
Yes.
You're not mentally ill. That's another thing. In court, they're not gonna. Then you will be considered competent. Like what she was saying about court, they're not going to deem you competent or incompetent. You're considered competent already. I don't really know what she was going off about on the court thing, though. But I think it's important for you, man, is to get like an actual, like somebody who will hold you accountable for your actions.
I have.
Because as soon as you turn this phone off, all these people, as soon as you click the button on the side of your phone, all the people telling you, like that what you're doing is wrong, they disappear, and you don't got to deal with them, and it's really easy to escape that. So, if change is what you really want, then I think that's the only way. That's the only way to do it. Do you not understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like you recognize what you've done is wrong, correct?
Yeah.
And now that you've recognized what you've done is wrong, what would be like the proper second step to that? What would be the right thing to do after recognizing that what you've done is wrong?
To probably go to sleep.
Dawson, I think he can. I don't think he's too tired. I don't think he can.
Yeah. Well, what I'm getting at is I think the proper thing to do would be to do something about it. Is to fix the problem. So go ahead.
Muscle Pill, do you have anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, no, I was just I've been watching this for a little bit. I'm a little bit late on it, but from what I have seen, there's a bit of a history here, and yeah, I understand. There's a mental disability involved, but you can't really use that as a crutch, especially when you can admit yourself that you know what you did is morally wrong. At that point, the mental disability goes out the window, because you understand morally your actions were wrong. That's the main point I kind of wanted to push out there.
Everyone learns from their past mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
the
fair.
thing is, though, Christian, and this is one of the last things I'll say is the thing is, I think everyone understands that, but you seem to keep making the same mistake. So it seems like you're not learning. So what we want to figure out is, are you going to actually stop doing it? You know?
I mean, we all are dumbasses in our own ways, you know?
Yeah, well, but most of us, in different ways that aren't that bad, you know?
I mean,
I don't know. I just feel like him saying like, okay, like I know I did wrong. We all make mistakes, but it's like learn from them though, and like stop doing them.
Yeah.
Because
Hey,
like
Big
you
Coop.
continuously doing it on several occasions doesn't help your case though. Like I get it. Like you do have like a disability, but that is not like Muscle Pilled said, it's not a crutch. Like you cannot use that to protect like what or like to defend yourself. Why is everyone saying I'm clout chasing? Oh my god. Anyways,
Guys,
so
Alexis is not clout chasing. She's our friend. She's not clout chasing.
yeah, but I just
They
wanted to
think I'm
say
clout
that
chasing too.
Chase is clout chasing.
Chase is a clout chaser. Anyways.
Wait,
also, this guy, Missionary Jack, he's clout chasing.
Not surprised.
B Coop, you commented like 50 times the same thing. I saw the message the first time. I see it. But unless anybody else has anything really prudent to say, okay, I see it. You spammed it again. I see the message. Okay. But unless anybody else has really important to say, I think we've said everything. So I think we're going to wrap it up. I think Kristen's made his case and everything. Unless somebody has something really revelatory to say, I think we're done. So does anybody have anything like that? Is everybody good?
I hope you get everything figured out, man. I hope I mean, if I really hope you do change for the better if that's what you say you're going to do. So
Christian, do you have anything you want to say before you go, Christian?
I was going to, but my cat just jumped off the bed, attacking somebody else.
So do you have anything you'd like to say before we go?
I'm tired.
Yeah, that's understandable. Well, I do appreciate you coming on here tonight.
It's
Christian.
almost 11 where I live, so yeah.
I appreciate you coming on here, and I want to be upfront and honest and say that I do believe these women, they have the proof. So although I empathize with you, it seems like you did these things and you even admitted to it. So although I see that you have a mental disability, it seems like you have enough moral responsibility to where you do need to stop doing these things, and you need to get whatever help you need to do that, because it's not cool.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming on and at least speaking to the people and everything, and everybody, Muscle Pill, Dawson, Chase, everybody who came on tonight, thank you all. I'm gonna end the live now. Thank you all. Thank you, Christian, again. And maybe another time we can get everything sorted out that hasn't been sorted out. But thank you guys, and that's it. Okay, I'll see you guys.
Hey, man.
All right, bye everyone.